All right, and the merge tribe name is Stockfish because computers killed the two greatest chess players in the world. All right, so so the Stockfish tribe, people who made the merge, congratulations, you are dateable. Alexandria Votez, Alexandria I still can't say that name. Costeni, the chess queen. Andrea Botez. Wow, both Botezes make it to the merge. Anish Giri, Anna Kramling, Eric Hansen, uh, Ho Yafan, Levi Roseman, Magnus Carlsen, and Maurice Ashley. Maurice looking pretty strong. Maybe this is the story that I was hoping for, and Maurice makes it to the end. Let's go ahead and proceed to tribe alliances. All right, so things are still pretty much the same. Looks like the Chess Brawl Alliance has made it to the merge together. Congratulations to the Chess Brawl Alliance. World champs, despite some a little bit of arguments early on, have made it together. And there is the original Fisher Alliance with the Strength Four, with Andrea Botez, Anish Giri, Anna Kramling, Eric Hansen, Magnus Carlsen, the Chess Queen, and Yafan. And there's original Kasparov with that looks pretty sad, but it involves Alexandria, Levy, and Maurice. Not very loyal group. Neither side really loyal. Anna, I forgot about. Still hanging on there, pretty good. Yeah, the two youngest players still really doing quite well with Andrea and Anna still being in this game. So good for them. All right. Castaways must hang on a pole for as long as they can. Last person left hanging without touching the ground wins immunity, and it looks like the Chess Queen wins immunity. Uh, is Chess Queen going to be the immunity beast of the season? We will see. We will see. I so far she's played a pretty quiet game, but I think that winning a couple immunity challenges is going to be really good for her. I want to double check that. I want to get some water actually real quickly. I'll be right back. Hop here. All right, so it does look like that the chess queen does win immunity. Very good, very good. She could end up becoming an immunity beast. Definitely playing a lot quieter game, but we'll see. We'll see how she does down the stretch. And now I'm going to take a sip of this water. Why? Because I deserve it. Because I'm giving you entertaining content. Hear those gulps? That's a gulp of a golden lung champion. I'm not even talking to anybody. This is kind of crazy. All right, tribe events. All right, Anish has the Kasparov idol. There is no hidden immunity idol, but it looks like the behavior of Anna is becoming appreciated around the camp. Way to go, Anna! Anna, slowly but surely coming up in this game. Definitely somebody to be on the lookout for. She definitely could be a liability early on in the challenges, but now that she's in this zone, she could just go unnoticed and end up making some big moves near the end and win this game. So we'll see how this goes. That pre-merge was completely insane, but we'll see we'll see what ends up happening. All right. So the Stockfish tribe, I don't want to ruin the results here. Stockfish tribe is going to tribal council. Newly merged Stockfish tribe. All the castaway vote. The only person who has immunity idol, let's not forget this, is Anish Giri, and Anish does not play the Kasparov tribe idol. First vote goes to Magnus. Second vote goes to Yafan. Third vote goes to Yafan. Fourth vote goes to Yafan. Fifth vote goes to Yafan. Sixth vote goes to Yafan. Seventh vote, and the player leaving is Yafan. Yafan, the tribe, has spoken. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So it looks like, if I'm reading this correctly, what ended up happening is that the merged tribe came together. They looked at the world champions and said, you know what? They made it to the merge. Congratulations. But unfortunately, we cannot let you go any further. And uh, and Magnus had a gut feeling and decided to vote out his buddy Yafan. And Yafan was the first casualty of the merge. Classic Alexandria votes Yafan. Has not, I don't believe, has cast a vote for a man this season. Um, but maybe I'm forgetting one. I'll be really pissed when I go back and look at this and see that she has voted for. Maybe she voted for Gotham at some point. But this is pretty crazy that Alexandria has just not voted for a man. Looks like that it was pretty cut and dry. I mean, you can't let these world champions get that much further in the game. They're world champions for a reason, and you just got to get rid of them eventually. It's unfortunate, but it's it's what happens. It's what happens. All right, let's proceed to alliances. All right, well that's pretty crazy. Kasparov tribe, hanging in there. You could do it, little buddy. They're like that little cat meme. They're just holding on. I don't even remember if Maurice was actually part of the original Kasparov tribe. Like it's been so long, but I think he was. I still cannot believe that he switched back. That is so bizarre to me. But let's proceed to the reward challenge. All right. So it looks like Gotham Chess Anna and the Chess Queen win the reward. They win whatever the whitewater rafting, the trip to the Rio Nover. This is where Brendan told JT that he loves him so much that he wants him to take JT to the end, and that even at the risk of himself losing the money, which is pretty crazy. They can send someone to exile. They decide to send Maurice. Maurice, King of Exile Island. I mean, like we'll see what happens. All right, looks like they're doing the rope a dope competition. And it looks like Eric wins the immunity. So Eric starting off strong, reunited with his two alliance members, and it looks like he's doing quite well for himself. In a pretty good position right now. All right, Niche has the Kasparov tribal idol. There is no idol hidden, so Anish has the only idol in the game, which good for Anish. Anish is having a very interesting game because I think he's not really part of any alliances. He did do some things to rebond with the tribe, but uh, he also isolated himself so, and has switched over twice. So we'll see what happens. All right, tribal council. Anish has the Kasparov tribal idol. All the castaway votes, and Anish does not play the idol. So far, Anish is holding on as I think had the most idols and is holding on to the most titles. All right, first vote goes to Maurice. Second vote goes to the chess queen. Third vote goes to the chess queen. Oh no. Fourth vote goes to Maurice. Fifth vote goes to the chess queen. Sixth vote goes to the chess queen. Seventh vote goes to Maurice. Eighth vote goes to Maurice. And the ninth vote and the player leaving is Maurice. Final results 5-4. Holy moly. That is pretty insane. Let's go ahead. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, let's see how each castaway voted. All right, so it makes sense, right? It's unfortunate, but it makes sense. I mean, Maurice played a pretty outstanding game in the pre-merge. Did a lot. Was definitely seen as a threat. So it makes sense. It makes sense why Maurice was targeted. But I'm bummed. That was my winner pick. We'll see. We'll see what happened here. Looks like Alexandria, Alexandria votes for another woman. She votes for the chess queen. Oh, this is so funny to me. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Looks like Anish votes for Maurice. Anna votes for Maurice. Eric votes for Maurice. Gotham votes for the Chess Queen. Magnus votes for Maurice, and Maurice votes for the Chess Queen. So it looks like Magnus, Eric, Anna, Anish, and the Chess Queen got together. Magnus really doing really a phenomenal job right now, not being targeted like at all. Um, is is working with some of his friends, pulling together some other alliances. Andrea and Alexandria decided to vote for the Chess Queen, which may be a bad move on their part. Definitely going to could be targets coming up here, especially since they are the strongest duo in this that are left in this game because all the other duos got taken out. So we'll see. We'll keep on touch with that. But unfortunately, Maurice Ashley, second vote out of the merge. Bummer. But let's continue on. All right. So Stockfish Tribe, your final eight going in here. Let's proceed to the alliances. All right. Nothing's changed here. Looks like it's interesting. The original the original Kasparov tribe. It's only Levy and Alexandria left. And I don't believe they have voted against each other. So well, except for the last one, where Alexandria voted for the chess queen. Uh, Again, what is Alexandria's deal? I don't know. I don't know. But let's go ahead and proceed here to the reward challenge. We see that Anish, Eric, Magnus, and Anna win reward. I read that in a super weird order, but that's what happened. They send somebody to exile, and they decide to send Alexandria, her first trip, I believe. So good on them. And I guess we'll continue. We'll move it over slightly. Good on them. Let's go ahead and proceed to the next immunity challenge. All right, looks like Anna's winning immunity. Again, Anna not being seen, not doing anything crazy, just quietly racking up some immunity wins, quietly racking up some support. I think that Anna is starting to look like a real contender here. Let's see. Gotta like be very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and go to tribe events. Tribe events. Anish has the Kasparov idol. The original Fisher Tribe Alliance dissolves. This is pretty important. There's only two Kasparovs left, right? And so the fact that they're dissolving, and the fact that they're leaving these two Kasparovs around could be very dangerous. Levy and Alexandria could make a really good run at this. So we'll see what happens. But the fact that they've dissolved is a pretty big deal. Let's go to Tribal Council. You figure that they're going to start looking at each other, the Fisher tribe, since they've dissolved. All right, Anish has the tribe idol and decides not to play it. First vote goes to Magnus Carlsen. Second vote goes to Magnus. Third vote goes to Magnus. Fourth vote goes to the Chess Queen. Oh, interesting stack. Fifth vote goes to the Chess Queen. Sixth vote goes to Magnus. Seventh vote goes to the Chess Queen. And the eighth player, with the eighth vote and the player leaving is Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen, third vote out of the season. Wow, Magnus, the tribe has spoken. Wow. All right. Well, I can't say I'm too surprised at this one. I didn't think Magnus would make it that much further into the merge, but still, that's it. Your world champion is gone. He is no longer in the running to win this game. So, but I think it was the right move. Uh, Let's see if the streak's alive. Yes, it is. Alexandria votes for the chess queen. Oh man, what a weird. Looks like the chess queen though. Heard her name was coming and decides, you know what? I got rid of Yvonne. I got rid of Maurice. Now it's time to get rid of Magnus. She is coming for some heads. Wow. I think looks like Anish also decides to jump ship. Not new for Anish. I mean, it's what he does. it's he jumped ship and jumped back. Only other player to do that was Maurice. And then everybody else seemed to just kind of follow suit. Magnus is the clear number one threat here. Um, winning chances, I think this is super interesting because you still have the three with Eric, Andrea, and Alexandria together. You got to figure you got to start targeting those three. Otherwise, you're gonna run into some trouble here. Um, Chess Queen's got to start looking at Alexandria, the person voting for her the most, and get rid of her. The fact that she's hanging on is a little bit concerning. Magnus voting out the Chess Queen, obviously, he doesn't want to be voted out. But I mean, again, like if these people need to get rid of Eric, Andrea, and Alexandria, because if they want to, pretty soon here. All right, Stockfish Tribe. We see Alexandria. Let's go ahead. Alexandria, Andrea, the Chess Queen, Geary, Anna Cramling, Eric, and Levy are your final seven. Alliances. Pretty much everything's the same. Looks like Alexandria, I didn't notice this, is that she's a little bit more loyal to Levy than Levy is to her. That's kind of interesting. But let's go ahead and proceed to the reward. All right, Andrea wins a reward. She wins a reward to a natural spring. She also wins a Brazilian feast made by a local family. And she decides to share the reward with Alexandria and Eric. Of course she does, because they are in alliance together and you have to start getting rid of one of them. But I don't know, like maybe this is the fair play moment wherein fair play took Burton to the end on that reward, and people were like, "Hey, wait a minute, Burton and fair play. I think they're working together." We'll see. We'll see if who they send to exile. They send Anish to exile. So poor Anish Giri just cannot catch a break. He's isolated himself. He's been sent to isolation. Uh, but we'll see what happens here. He does have the immunity idol, so Anish, a big threat coming down the stretch here. All right, and it looks like Andrea wins the immunity. Again, not if I'm thinking about this logically, not good. Andrea is really heating up, and I think this is a point in time where her sister or Eric are like in really big danger. But we'll see. Proceed to tribe events. Anish has the Kasparov idol. There is no idol hidden, but the behavior of Anish is rubbing people the wrong way. Look, this is just Anish's MO, Anish don't need nobody. He's doing his own thing. He's got a hidden immunity idol. He hasn't won a challenge yet, but maybe he will in the future. Anish has got a plan. You know, that's it. All right, Stockfish Tribe. All right, Anish has the Kasparov tribe idol. The castaways vote, but Anish does not play the Kasparov tribal idol. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, first vote goes to Anish. Second vote goes to the chess queen. Third vote goes to the chess queen. Fourth vote goes to Anish. Fifth vote goes to the chess queen. Sixth vote, and the player that is leaving is the chess queen. Chess queen, the tribe has spoken. Ouch. Ouch. I was not expecting that. That was unexpected. It looks like oh, Anish. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. Yep. There it is. Andrea votes for the chess queen. Andrea's running out of. I guess. Wow. That's crazy. Looks like Anish flipped over. Chess Queen probably went up to Alexandria and was like, "Look, here's the deal, you and I, I know we've been on the wrong side of votes. I know you dislike me greatly. You hate the fact that we have the same name, because the Chess Queen's real name is Alexandria. Look, we don't have to be like Rob Sesternino and Boston Rob. We can work together." And Alexandria was probably like, "Look, for sure, who do you want to vote out?" And Chess Queen unfortunately said Anish, and she probably went to Anish, knows that Anish is a dirty traitor, a dirty mutineer, and told Anish. Anish told Eric, "Look, I got the vote. I got Anish." Uh, got Levy, because they're part of the original Kasparov tribe, and really Anna, her only other vote that voted Anish was Anna, which maybe because I don't know if Alexandria knows Anna's mother and if they're like really close. That might be the reason, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Chess Queen robbed dot goddess. I was really appreciating her game, but nonetheless, we got to continue with the final six. And remember, this season has a final two. So looks like Alexandria, Andrea, and Eric are really playing a fantastic game. Their bond is really, really strong here, and it does look like the Botez sisters might make a run for it and might make it to the final two. Wow, that would be pretty wild. I think they've kind of been the villains of the season too, with the way, or at least Alexandria has been, with the way that she's been voting out seemingly only women, which is pretty rough. Um, Only person that really she could vote out here, based on that, is Anna, but we'll see what happens. Proceed to alliances. All right, sister sister strength 9, Jesperov strength 8, and then original Kasparov. Look, Andrea is part of the only 3 alliances, so she's playing a good game. It's just kind of brutal what she's doing. Survivor auction. Oh, there was an exile twist here. All right, so she she sends. What is going on? Oh wow, wow, Alexandria. Wow, this is a very interesting. All right, let's proceed in the immunity challenge. Andrea wins immunity. Andrea heating up. This could be very interesting. I think if Andrea gets to the end with her sister, I think she has a better chance of winning than Alexandria, which is saying something. Like if this were like a real season. Man, because Andrea's heating up with these immunity wins. That's her second one of the season. So good job, Andrea. What did she end up? She ended up doing a really good obstacle challenge. Yeah, wow. All right, Anish still has the idol. Still hasn't played it. Oh no, the Chess Brawl Alliance has dissolved. Looks like Alexandria and Andrea were like, "Look, Eric, you've been riding our coattails since the merge. We no longer feel like carrying you," and they dropped him. Wow, that's not that's not good for Eric, but it's also really a baffling move by the Botez sisters. I mean, there's still 4 people. They still do need Eric's vote. So this could be a very interesting tribal council moving forward. All right, let's see what happens. All right, Anish has the Kasparov tribe idol, all the castaway votes, and Anish plays the Kasparov tribe idol. First vote goes to Anish, does not count. Second vote goes to Anish, does not count. Third vote goes to Anish, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Anish, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Anna. Sixth vote, and the player leaving is Anna. Anna, the tribe has spoken. Wow, Anish Giri with the clutch idol play, making it to final 5. Anna playing the quiet game, but unfortunately, Anna, the tribe has spoken. See how each castaway voted. Alexandria finally does not vote for Anna. Maybe Andrea told her like, look, this is bad. This is bad. We're gonna look like the villains here. Yeah, Anna. I can't do an impression of Alexandria. Like we got to be careful. So, but that's interesting. The last two women standing though in this game are going to be the Botez sisters. That's very. That's, I don't know how I feel about that. but, but Anish did what he had to do. He played the hidden immunity idol at the right time. I got a real sniff for it. And Eric, despite the fact that his alliance dissolved, decides to vote against Anish there. Really interesting. Really interesting. Oh, hey, it looks like Anish and Gotham were on the same page. That's cute. I do. Those are maybe my two favorite people in the cast, so it's nice that they voted together. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Proceed to the alliance. I think it's just the Botezes. It's the Botezes and original Kasparovs. Those are the only two alliances left. All right. Andrea, really killing it right now. Blind to reason. They had to race through a maze, the shape of a Survivor logo, with their feet shackled together. Wow. Andrea really doing well in these weird obstacle challenges. And of course, she takes her sister, because why wouldn't she? And then they send Anish Giri right back to Exile Island. Anish, really being the martyr this season. So we'll see what happens. And then Anish wins immunity. Wow. Okay. Look, sometimes you just need a little bit time to yourself, you know. You need to kick back, you need to relax on the beach, you need to do some push-ups or whatever, and it wins him immunity. This is very very important for Anish. This because he got a lot of votes last tribal council. He would have gotten voted out. So this was a very clutch win by Anish, and Anish is playing a really, really solid game here down the stretch, and actually played a really solid pre-merge. So we'll see. All right. No one has found the Stockfish Tribe idol. Nobody has found the idol. It looks like that Alexandria and Levy are breaking up a little bit. They are now a weak alliance. Levy, I think, is just looking at the end game. He's seeing that his pieces are being taken away one by one, and he's starting to find himself in a position where you can't win. And he doesn't want to be the Stephen Fishback to Alexandria's deity. So he's starting to think about it. He still has an alliance with her, but I think I wouldn't be too surprised if they vote either Alexandria or Andrea out at this tribal council because I mean they're both very vulnerable here, and so they might just split the vote. All right, all castaways vote. There is no immunity idol at this point. Right, first vote goes to Gotham Chess. Don't like that. Second vote goes to Gotham Chess. Third vote goes to Eric. Fourth vote and player leaving is Gotham Chess. Gotham Chess, the tribe has spoken. Ooh, ooh, that's rough. That is rough. I think that was a five. I think that was a 4-1 vote. Yeah. Wow, rough. Yep, everybody voted for Gotham. That just goes to show you can't isolate yourself too much. He was really banking on the Andrea alliance, but at the end of the day, Andrea and Alexandria decided that what we're still gonna go with even though you say you're loyal, Gotham, we're just gonna go with Eric here. Wow, this is shaping up to be a very interesting final four here because somebody's gonna have to like they're either the Botez sisters are gonna betray Eric or Eric's gonna betray the Botez sisters, and either way, it would be very fascinating television to see. But let's go to the finale. I mean, this is it. Your final four are Alexandria Botez, Andrea Botez, Anish Giri, and Eric Hansen. Alexandria, her story coming into this is that she voted pretty much every single woman out of the game, minus Anna. Her goal at the very beginning of this game was to get to the merge with her sister, and with her sister, they have basically dominated this post merge. First by um, they were on the wrong side of the vote the first couple of times, but then once they were able to get control with Eric, they have been a nonstop force. Anish Giri, Anish was the first person to mutiny from his tribe. He ends up going to the Kasparov tribe and maybe single-handedly destroys that tribe by surviving vote after vote, causing a lot of drama between Alexandria and Anna Rudolph, and slowly but surely destroying that tribe. Even convincing Maurice to jump ship, and then convincing Maurice, hey, maybe you should go back there. so, Anish Giri playing an excellent game. And then there's Eric Hansen, the Golden Boy. Hasn't really done much in this game. I don't believe he has won immunity. Has not gone to Exile Island. Has really been riding the coattails of the Botez sisters. But will he have the chance to betray them and end up winning this game? We will see as we reach the Survivor finale of Survivor Kings versus Queens. Let's proceed to the alliances. Of course, we already know this. It's the Botezes versus Anish Giri and Eric Hansen. And let's see who wins. Final four immunity. Alexandria wins immunity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Alexandria is guaranteed a spot in final three. And let's see. Does Eric, does Eric Hansen have the gall to vote out his ex-girlfriend's sister? Is that what we are prepared for? Or will Alexandria do something also equally unthinkable and get Eric to not vote out her sister, despite the fact that they are for sure taking each other to the final two? Let's proceed to tribe events. No significant events occurred. I think this is it. I think this is Eric's moment to shine. Proceed to tribal council. Oh no. First vote goes to Anish. Second vote goes to Anish. Third vote goes to Eric. Fourth player. The fourth vote and player leaving is Anish. Results are 3-1 Anish. The tribe has spoken. Oh my goodness. They talked Eric out of going to fire with oh my goodness. That was a huge, huge, huge blunder by Eric. That was really bad. I cannot believe what this Brantsteele is telling me. This is absolutely insane. You gotta send Anish to fire here. You can't. I think Alexandria and Andrea basically threatened Eric, like, look, if you don't do this, if you don't vote Anish out, we are voting for you. I think Eric may have gotten cold feet, and he was like, look, you gotta trust me, you gotta trust me. I mean, Eric was burned before going into this game. He was really burned by Hikaru, and I think he didn't want to lose Alexandria and Andrea, and now he is going to final three with them. And this is quite insane. I don't even know what to say. We'll see how they voted, but it's yeah. I mean, it's pretty much everybody voted for Nietzsche. All right, finale part two. Again, it's Eric versus the Botesses. They got one over on him the first time, but let's see what happens. Eric needs to win this if he stands any chance of getting to the end. And Alexandria coming on so strong at the end, winning her second clutch immunity. This is the JT Thomas story. We'll see what happens here because I believe Alexandria and I believe that Eric I believe that Andrea have both won two individual immunity idols. But here's the thing, you know, Eric's a for sure win. Eric hasn't done anything in this game. So if Alexandria really wants to win this game, she votes out her sister. Like that's what she does. Now, will that happen? Probably not. They're ranked number 9 in their alliance. I put them as unbreakable, but you could always hope for something really exciting near the end here. No significant events have occurred. Proceed to tribal council. All right. First vote and the player leaving is Eric. Eric, the tribe has spoken. Rest in peace, my good sir. You played a game. I wouldn't call it a good game. You played a game of Survivor. Eric just really got tugged along by the Botezes. They used him. They dissolved their alliance with him. I don't even know if he realized that they dissolved an alliance with him. And they ended up voting out. And it looks like it. That's crazy. The the Botezes are the two remaining players. And Alexandria votes out her ex-boyfriend after using Eric this entire game. Wow, cold-blooded. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go to final tribal council. And I want to shrink this a little bit just so, because I don't know if it will reveal the results. All right. All right. So it looks like Alexandria and Andrea are going to face the immunity. Again, I did not plan this. This is just something that happened. I cannot believe that this happened, but it did. The Botez sisters are on top of the world of Survivor, and now one of them has a shot of winning $1 million. I feel like Alexandria really was the person at the forefront. She was the one really pushing the moves along, and she really dominated this game. I feel like Andrea, there's definitely more of a sense that she rode coattails. But that being said, Andrea did win some key immunities. Uh, she did she did vote with her sister quite a bit. Um, Andrea being the last of the Kasparov tribe too, and never mutinying, is also a pretty strong point for her favor as well. But you know, Andrea was pretty loyal to her alliance as well, and so there could be a lot of bitterness between these two. The fact that they were the last two women standing, I could also see that being a big point of contention. But we'll see what happens as we go to the reunion show. All right, final two: Alexandria and Andrea Botez. All right. First vote for the winner of Survivor. You want to see your name in this urn. The winner of Survivor Kings versus Queens. First vote goes to Alexandria. Second vote goes to Andrea. Alexandria and Andrea each have one vote. Well, you know, at least you're going to be tied with Steven. Third vote goes to Andrea. Fourth vote goes to Andrea. Fifth vote, and the winner of Survivor Token Teens is Andrea. She wins by a vote of 6-1. Wow. Wow. Maurice votes for Andrea. Magnus votes for Andrea. Chess Queen votes for Andrea. Anna votes for Andrea. Gotham Chess votes for Andrea. Anish, the sole vote for Alexandria, and then Eric votes for Andrea to win Survivor Kings versus Queens. Wow, just just unbelievable here. What a night. What a night for Andrea. Stepping out of her sister's shadow and becoming the true Botez. Wow. I think honestly, I think Alexandria was kind of the villain of the season. I think her voting out so many women in the beginning was really tough. It was really tough to get a really good pull from there. Not even Eric votes for her. That's pretty brutal. I mean, he did spend a lot of time with Andrea, and the two did bond quite significantly in the beginning of the game, if you remember that far back. But yeah, I think Andrea just worked the social game a little bit better than Alexandria. Even though I think Alexandria probably played the better strategic game, I'm not super surprised by this result. I mean, really fascinating what happened here. Let's see who the fan favorite was. Eric Hansen wins fan favorite. That's surprising too. All right, let's see the final statistics. Winner was Andrea Botez. Sorry, Andrea. She ended up 6 votes. Placements, her first. Yeah, we already saw this. Let's go to the summary. All right. Let's see. Proceed to other statistics. All right, total wins. Andrea Botez had the most wins. She had the most immunity reward wins, and she also tied with her sister, funnily enough, with the most immunity wins. Eric Hansen did pull out one immunity win. I was a little bit wrong on that. Nish Giri pulled out that really clutch immunity win. Chess Queen pulled out one, and Anna pulled out one. Levy, most strategic was Anish Giri. Definitely, I would say that maybe is the case. He did do that whole thing pre-merge where he flipped over, then flipped back, then flipped out. So that was kind of crazy. Yafan was the one who received the most votes, next to the Chess Queen. Levy received 8 votes. That's pretty crazy. Um, Andrea Botez was labeled the second most strategic, and Magnus Carlsen was the third most. All right, and that is it. That is Survivor, Kings versus Queens. I hope that you're happy with this result. I know that I am because I was not expecting to see the two sisters pull it out. But what an interesting ride. I definitely would love to see a season of this. Type in the comments below if you thought that this was entertaining, and maybe I'll do another one in the future of just whatever random fan base. And in the meantime, though, if you would like, comment, subscribe, and I will be on every night on every Tuesday on Twitch. I'm usually online doing something. If you want to check me out there, you can also check me out on Twitter at DavidShire22, or just look me up on YouTube. If you missed this live stream, you can also check me out there. All right, but that is it.